was terrible. But welcome back anyway. Welcome back anyway, friends and neighbors. Tonight we're doing part 2.
Part 2 of Metallica.
Oh, that band. I know that band. I love that band.
We have another album to talk about tonight.
Ooh, well, yeah, the next one on the list.
The next one, right.
Guess what that one is? Kill 'Em All.
That's the one.
Kill 'Em All.
That's the one.
Released July 25th, 1983. When I was like 3 years old, by the way.
I was older.
Clearly. But in 1983, Jesus Christ, this album came out on Megaforce Records. It was an independent label at the time. That's the one right there. But guess what? You guys already know what this album is because you all own this album. And you know what you did right today? You fucking knew the album today. That's what you did okay with your face.
Yes, you get points for knowing this album.
Good job.
And for
What?
I was hoping they maybe went and listened to it before the show.
I would imagine they all probably listened. Well,
Get yourself a little familiar. Actually, here's what you do.
I've heard it.
Here's what you do. Pause.
Pause us?
Yes. Pause us right here. Go get your copy of this, or however you listen to music. Listen to it quick, because we're going to talk about the songs on the album a little bit, which is something we normally don't do very much. Unpause.
I was on. Oh, thank God! I can't hold my breath
All right,
so long.
welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Now we're actually going to talk about the album.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, let's go. Go ahead. What do you think?
What do I think?
I didn't get this when it came out.
I think it's one of the most important. Well, of course I didn't. I was 3 years old, so of course I didn't get it when it came out. But I remember buying this years later.
Right. After we already were Metallica fans.
Yes, after I'd heard the follow-up albums to this, I went back and found this album finally.
Right. You gotta get that back catalog.
I didn't like it.
Once you like a band, you gotta go back and get all their early stuff, and you're always a little bit disappointed.
I'm so sad to admit that I didn't fucking like it. I didn't like it. It was a little too raw for me. James's voice was still a little too high and weird.
It's like screamy.
He didn't have that cool, like, growly. He was like, I'm just Hetfield. Like, maybe if you were trying to do a bad power metal band in '83, that's what your voice sounded like. But his voice in this is fucking weird. I didn't get it.
Incidentally, this kind of music was referred to at the time as power metal.
As power metal, yes.
It's not power metal.
No, there's no power metal on here.
Yeah. So a little side note here. At some point, I think it was a magazine.
Yeah.
Renamed this genre of music thrash.
Mm-hmm.
Because Anthrax, again, one of the big four, we already talked about them. Go look that one up.
Anthrax.
Had a song called Metal Thrashing Mad.
Yep, that happened.
And from that point forward, the thrash metal term was coined.
Yep.
So there you go. So it's thrash metal, thrash. Also speed, that came later.
Right. And
not
as much
power.
No, not power.
That's better, actually.
We have a couple videos on power. You'll see them, but
Yeah.
or you won't, because you don't go to all of our other videos because you're a bunch of fucking like hungry assholes just watching what you want while we slave in the attic. Okay, what you're doing with your faces right there, right now.
But we're drinking.
You see me? Look, who's drinking?
We are.
Oh, are they drinking?
Doesn't matter. You ought to be.
Have a beer for Kill 'Em All, son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, son. What happened?
I don't know.
All right, talk about the fucking album. Talk about some of the songs in that son of a bitch right
All right,
there.
let's go right from the top.
Do it.
Hit the Lights.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that song.
I do like that song.
I don't like that song. He does this screamy, not Metallica sounding vocal thing.
But there's that cool breakdown, that cool like that cool.
All of these songs have a cool breakdown somewhere, if they're not already cool from start to finish.
Because Dave Mustaine wrote them.
Dave Mustaine. We'll go back to him a little bit. Yes, he has writing credits on this all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we'll jump ahead here. No, actually, it's the second song, so we'll talk about it right now.
Do it.
On No Life to Leather, they had that song, The Mechanics.
Yep, that happened.
Well, that evolved into the Metallica song, The Four Horsemen.
Yes.
So they kept it.
Even though it was the same exact fucking song.
They made it a lot longer.
Yeah.
They made it way longer. They added a whole middle section to the thing, which is really, really cool. It's one of the best songs, in my opinion, on this album. Good job, Dave.
They slowed it down, though, too. Well, not that they slowed it down, but when Megadeth did it eventually, they, like, double-timed it and made it crazy.
Just because they wanted to show that they could.
Right. Well, yeah. That goes back to the same war we discussed in the first episode.
Dave always trying to one-up Metallica because they kicked them out.
Yeah, exactly. And guess what? Metallica won on every level at this time.
At this time.
Not so much at this time, because there was no Megadeth at this time.
No, there was Metallica, which was co-created by Dave Mustaine.
Right, but he was basically sitting and eating a fucking crumpet somewhere in Los Angeles, like all sad and hateful because he got fired from a band because he was a fucking alcoholic piece of ass. No, he was never a piece of ass.
Do we need crumpets in every episode?
Yeah. Crumpets are fun. Eat
They're
one.
always crumpets.
Eat one. Crumpets, brought to you by BFR and Beer FR.
Crumpet, what?
Beer FR. Beer fucking right!
Right, because that starts with a B. Alright, good call.
Well, beer fucking right? BFR. See what I did there?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. See what happened? You came for week 2 and you fucked up. You fucked up by doing that. But we're still talking about killing them all. So give me some more songs. Let's discuss some more songs.
All right, how about Motor Breath?
Oh.
Nah, that's a
No, I'm not a huge fan of Motor Breath.
No, it's alright. It's okay. Didn't Mustaine also kind of ripped that one off? Somewhere in the 90s.
I think so, yeah.
And did a whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
That's obviously another Dave. Okay. Song 4, which was also a single.
Oh.
Jump in the Fire.
Oh.
That's a good song.
That's a great song.
That's a really
great
good
song.
It's catchy.
Yeah.
It has this really upbeat kind of riff thing going on.
Yeah. It wasn't written to be catchy because
no, it just ended up
this
catchy.
this style of music hadn't even caught on yet.
No.
Like nobody gave a fuck.
No,
I don't think this album even charted the first time it came out.
No, absolutely not.
Or very low.
Nobody cared. Nobody cared about this music.
No. But I do have a story about a bunch of my asshole friends who bought this record. The record, not the CD, not the tape. They bought the record.
You didn't misspeak.
And they're like, oh, hey, I have the cool version, the original version of Kill 'Em All with the bonus tracks on it. No, you didn't, you fucking asshole. Because the original version on Megaforce didn't have any fucking bonus tracks. It was only later on when Elektra re-released the album that Blitzkrieg and
I forget.
maybe Am I Evil or like something.
It might have been Am I Evil.
They had 2 bonus tracks that were only on the reissue. So if you're out there telling your friends you have the original version with the bonus tracks, you fucked up.
You don't have it.
They're not assholes. You're the asshole.
In fact, look real close. If you see this little symbol right here, Elektra, if you see that, you don't have the original. Because
Nope.
they weren't signed with Elektra at the time.
Nope.
It was just Megaforce.
Exactly. The Elektra version is the only one that had bonus tracks, and not even the CDs.
Right, this is a reissue.
Because I don't think they really did a damn thing with their CDs. They didn't give a fuck about the CDs.
What's the CD?
Nobody cared. Even Metallica didn't care until like the last couple of years when they formed Blackened Records.
Right.
And started reissuing and remastering all the early Metallica stuff.
They own all their own music now.
Right. Demos, like working tracks.
9 yards. Yeah, we listened to a bunch of that.
If you're willing to dig deep into your pockets and grab your nutsack really fucking hard, you might be able to find a way to buy the 18 fucking disc versions of these albums.
Did you buy it?
No. I didn't.
But do you own it?
I do own it. Because a friend of mine gave it to me or something. I don't want to talk about that right now. Okay?
Yeah, we don't want Lars and the SWAT team busting through the windows.
Jesus Christ, fucking Napster's coming over.
That happened last week. That was dirty.
Oh, no, fuck Lord.
No.
No.
All right, so anyway, let's move on.
What do you got?
Let's move on.
What do you got?
All right, Cliff Burton.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about him a little bit. He's on this album. He took the place of
Ron McGovney.
I'm not even
Ron McGovney. Bob the Governor.
Governor. Right. I got you saying it now.
Bob the Governor.
So yeah, fantastic bass player, way ahead of his time.
Oh, he's sick.
Metallica picked up this guy. They saw him play with another band, and they were so impressed. He was using like a wah pedal. We'll get into wah pedals later.
Oh no.
With bass, and they asked him to join the band. He didn't want to do it at first, and then eventually he did.
Yep.
And
Yep.
yeah, he's great. So, song 5 on here? Yeah, song 5.
Was that Pulling Teeth?
It's a bass solo.
Anesthesia?
Anesthesia, Pulling Teeth. A bass solo.
That sounds like a guitar solo almost.
Right. Yep, and he does use the wah pedal and distorted bass on this. 3.5 minutes long, him playing bass. You know what? You don't get bored.
Nope.
Bass solos are not usually the most exciting things in the world. This is good.
Yeah. When you play it like you're playing a guitar solo, it kind of changes the dynamic of it. I mean, to an untrained ear, you might actually think it is a guitar solo because it sounds
possibly
like a guitar solo almost the way he's playing it. But no, it's all him. It's all bass. Lars comes in later. They lay down a fucking backbeat, and it's great. But Cliff Burton, this poor sad guy who only did.
Don't spoil what happened. Let's save the spoilers. Those spoilers.
No spoilers.
Just in case you don't know the story and you're watching this.
No spoilers.
As a Metallica newbie.
He went to shop at Arby's and a bad thing went down. Or Burger King.
You don't shop at either one of those. But the next song is Whiplash.
Whiplash is classic.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I do.
I don't like it.
I do. I mean, is it a perfect song? Absolutely not.
No, that makes you wrong because it's not good.
It doesn't. I'm never wrong. Don't be a dick on camera. We're trying to do a show here, and you're calling me out for my opinions on things.
Okay, well, my opinion is
it's not. It's not. It's. There are far better songs in this album, and I'm sure you already know that.
I mean, it's completely listenable. I mean, I like it.
Sure.
I don't love it.
Sure. In the context of the album, it's a good song, but there's so much better on this album that we can skip right over it and go to
the next one, which is a song I like a lot.
What is that song?
Phantom Lord.
Oh, Phantom Lord.
I like that one.
That's pretty not terrible.
No, it's pretty not terrible.
See what I did there?
It's got a...
See? I was like completely non-committal. Like I didn't want to say it was great or bad. It's pretty not terrible.
Pretty not terrible.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. All right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's more.
I don't know. Maybe the less said, the better. It's good. Good song.
More early thrash. You can't go wrong with it. Really, really can't.
That one actually has kind of a better chorus.
Yeah. Even this early, like certain songs, they try to do a little spin on, I guess, what you consider a classic thrash sound. They kind of elevated it at certain points in the album where they did choruses that made sense, like catchy hooks.
Yeah, here and there.
Not a lot.
No, well, like Jump into Fire, although Phantom Lord kind of has the same thing going on.
Right, yeah.
And then we roll into No Remorse, another one I like a lot.
Okay, I don't care.
I like that one. That one's another one that kind of has a good chorus to me.
I don't care.
Good job, Metallica.
The song, no, not good. No. Bad job, Metallica. He's fucking wrong getting that song. That song sounds like me after a fucking night full of beer. Sitting on a toilet and splashing in the bowl.
We sound like us right now after a night of beer.
Oh, that's what we are doing right now. We are drinking.
That's the point of the show.
Yeah, it is the point of the show.
Us after a night of beer talking.
We're gonna talk about Metallica, but we're also gonna drink like pigs.
Talking about Metallica.
Have some of that. What do you got?
I got Seek and Destroy.
Oh.
Everybody loves that song.
100%.
Everybody loves
classic thrash.
Yep. You don't go wrong with the Seek and Destroy.
I don't think they ever stop playing this.
And they shouldn't, because
when you put a microphone out to 50,000 people and they do the call and response on Seek and Destroy, it makes you remember what was so great about this early raw thrash sound. It was all about fans. It was all about the audience participation. It was all about this raw shit that nobody else was doing at the time.
Energy. It's energy.
It's pure energy. It's pure energy. And that's what they got. That song is pure energy.
It's a great song. Great song. standout on this album.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Go.
Metal Militia.
Oh.
I'm on the fence with that one a little bit. I like it. I don't love it.
Yeah. It's kind of middle of the road.
It's got parts on it that are great.
Yeah.
It's got parts that are kind of...
It's still middle of the road.
Yeah.
Like when you have the standouts in this album that are huge. Mm-hmm. The tracks that aren't quite there kind of get forgotten a little bit because when you have a seek and destroy, when you have a jump in the fire,
right? What do you need a Metal Militia for?
Exactly.
What do you need that for?
You don't need a Metal Militia. So guess what? Fuck you, Metal Militia. There's more songs in this album.
Yeah, don't listen to that one. No, go ahead, listen to that one too. Go ahead. Listen to them all.
You already know them all.
Yeah, you already know them all. We're just saying things.
You already know them all. What do you got?
So that's it. That's the whole album.
Holy fucking shit, you're right.
Right. So
I was one of the losers that had the fucking bonus version.
No, they're not on here.
Oh, I hate myself.
We'll talk about them later.
Oh, I hate my face.
We will talk about them later.
I hate my face. Do you hate my face?
Yeah. I just said that.
Dick. Anyway, wrap it up, Bernie.
No, we have to mention something.
What do we have to mention?
I have some trivia for you.
Oh, shut up. What?
A little bit of trivia.
Who does that?
Okay, so Dave Mustaine left the band.
He did.
Right before they recorded this.
Yes.
That.
Yes.
And he was replaced by Kirk Hammett, which we didn't even mention, really.
Yeah, oh, that's true, yeah.
He's
Kirk
on
Hammett.
For his first
He's that
Metallica.
guy. Where'd he come from?
You tell me, that's the trivia.
Whoa. Exodus.
Oh, wow, he got it right.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Did he actually play on any of the Exodus albums, or was he just an early touring member?
I don't think so. I think he was just with the band.
Okay.
But the funny thing, and the reason I bring it up, is because clearly Exodus was a band at the same time Metallica was getting going.
Sure.
Before Megadeth existed.
Yeah.
And they're not considered one of the big four.
Mm-hmm. It's because Exodus isn't very fucking good.
Neither is Slayer. But
oh my! What did he just do?
Not compared to Metallica, Megadeth, and Anthrax.
Okay, true.
Slayer's 4.
That's actually pretty true.
Reestablished. Just go back and watch the Anthrax video to get our opinions on the big four.
Okay, all right. You're not wrong.
They're definitely 4.
You're not wrong.
But I just wanted to mention Kirk Hammett, and we are going to talk more about Kirk Hammett going into the next couple of albums.
Yes. Well, all the albums, because Kirk Hammett's been a mainstay in the band from their first album until present day.
The only thing that changed is bass players.
And the fact that he uses a wah pedal for his entire fucking life.
If you look down at your foot right now, and you notice that you have a wah pedal surgically attached to your foot, you might be Kirk Hammett.
Sorry, Kirk Hammett.
If you look down and you see that, get your ID out right now and check it. It probably says Kirk Hammett. And you walk funny because, one foot's like this much taller than the other one.
Yeah. You too could have a wah pedal surgically implanted into your fucking
right on
toes.
there. You can't go anywhere without it.
But we're not there yet.
Right.
Because he wasn't there yet. So I hope you guys came along for the second episode of this whole shindig.
Yeah, that's part 2 right there.
Where we discussed Kill 'Em All by Metallica. We're going to do the next album next week. You guys are going to watch it, hopefully. Because we're going to do every album. We're not fucking kidding.
Oh, we can tell them to have a good weekend now.
Have a good fucking weekend. Fuck your weekend. I actually don't care about your fucking weekend.
Be nice.
You're gonna go out and get fucking drunk, and you're gonna talk to some fucking dirty pig in a fucking bar room with 3 fucking legs and 1.5 nipples. And it's fucking creepy, dude.
How do you know all that?
I know things.
Wow.
I know things. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks you chicks with 1.5 nipples. We're coming back next week with your 1.5 fucking nipples, and we're going to talk about the next album in the list, a certain album called Ride the Lightning by Metallica. That's next time. Check it out.
Thanks.